I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. State police in Ulster County say Sean Tyler used a small handheld sledgehammer to kill his landlady, 54-year-old Ann Gaffney. That information came out of a preliminary hearing held last evening for Tyler, the 34-year-old tenant charged with first-degree murder. State Police Senior Investigator Pete Kosminski said Gaffney was struck multiple times with the hammer during the December 21st incident inside the residence on Old Route 209 in Hurley. State police say Tyler attacked Gaffney because he wanted money to buy drugs. Cash was allegedly stolen from the scene, as well as Gaffney's credit card that was used to obtain more cash. The case will be reviewed by an Ulster County grand jury January 12th. Tyler continues to be held without bail in Ulster County Jail. This was the scene in the Phoenicia area 4 months ago after Hurricane Irene ripped through the Hudson Valley. It was the hardest hit region, and now, 4 months later, the Route 28 bridge, Phoenicia's main route, is still shut down, and many of the local businesses remain closed. How is the recovery progressing, and what's next? Reporter Jeremiah Horrigan returned to the devastated area, and we'll have the update here at Record Online and in tomorrow's Times-Herald Record. Beginning this Sunday, you could be ticketed for not moving into the passing lane while driving when you pass a tow truck or other working emergency vehicle or highway crew that's on the shoulder with amber lights flashing. The state's expanding its existing move-over law that up to now had only covered police vehicles with flashing lights. Pat Torpey of 21st Century Collision Center in New Windsor has had a few close calls with speeding vehicles passing by. He likes the idea of expanding the move-over law, but he has doubts when it comes to enforcement.
You pull up to an accident, you pull up to a wreck, the people just don't see you. They just don't watch you. They don't pay attention whatsoever. Everybody's in a big rush. Everybody's driving like a nut, and it's pretty rough. It's hard. You know, you got to watch your back. I've been hit with some mirrors, you know, a lot of car mirrors. They hurt. But there's not much you can do. They're moving so quick, you don't even get a chance to turn around.
Really?
You know?
Is that scary stuff?
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. But a little education and it might work out.
Violators face a $275 fine as well as a 2-point penalty on their driver's license. Allenville Village Justice Matthew Parker lobbied for the law for the past 8 years after his son, a tow truck driver, was struck and killed after he'd stopped to assist a disabled motorist along the thruway. The Newburgh City Council is meeting in special session Thursday night, and they'll be voting on a contract to cover about 60 CSEA employees. Negotiations have been held in attempts to rework the contract and amend the budget in order to prevent the layoff of a couple of workers that had been a part of the city's 2012 budget. In Sullivan County, a Hurleyville man is facing a felony weapons possession charge for firing a sawed-off shotgun in his room at the Hillside Dorm Complex in the town of Fallsburg. 31-year-old Randy Thomas was taken into custody by town police officers who responded to the residence that is used to house social services clients. No one was hurt in the incident. Thomas was ordered held on $10,000 bail. And the ball that'll fall in Times Square this New Year's Eve will have a new look. Workers displayed the 2012 ball that features nearly 3,000 crystal triangles and the numeral 2 that will light up when the new year arrives. 288 new Waterford crystal panels were added to those from past years. The new patterns represent friends holding hands for this year's theme, Let There Be Friendship. More than 1 million people are expected in Times Square to ring in the new year. More rain could reach the area by Friday. As for Thursday, it'll be partly cloudy and chilly with the highs in the upper 30s. Friday will be mostly cloudy with a chance of showers. Temperatures should reach the mid-40s. Record Online is the place to find news when it breaks, and pick up tomorrow's Times-Herald Record to get caught up on all that's happening anywhere news happens. For a Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.